Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here in the Tahko ski resort again. I'm going to participate to Finland's biggest mountain bike race, Tahko MTB, and I'm going to ride the 60 kilometers ride. This is my fourth time totally, and now I'm riding 60 kilometers on analog bike for the second time. Last time I was on hobby series on position 98 of about 550. Now I have quite high hopes because the last race, the Laajavuori MTB marathon that I rode 2 weeks ago, went so well. I managed to do a significant improvement in my time. If you want to see that video, please check it from there.
Here is a flyover of the Tahko MTB 2024 60 kilometers route. The first 16.5 kilometers of the route is quite flat and there are just few short climbs. Also there are just few short, slightly technical segments. The roads are mostly gravel and even asphalt. Basically the first technical part starts at 16.5 kilometers where the route goes through a forest and over a field, but it's just about 1 kilometer long. Then there will be again 3.5 kilometers gravel road before the Kinahmi 1 climb starts. Most of the riders have to walk the steep uphill, but the toughest riders can ride it all the way up. On the top of the Kinahmi there is about 2.5 kilometers long nice technical trail, and after that there will be a nice 1 kilometers technical downhill. Then there is again 3 kilometers of gravel road. At 28.3 kilometers starts the next almost 4 kilometers long technical part. First it's quite flat, but then starts the Kinahmi 2 climb. This is so steep and rocky that no one has ridden it all the way up, even on an e-bike. So there everyone have to walk. But again, after the hard climb, it will be rewarded by really nice technical downhill segment. At 32 kilometers starts the Lehtomäki climb, where the first 2 kilometers is asphalt road and then the rest of the climb is easy trail, like also the whole top of the Lehtomäki. At 35.3 kilometers on the Lehtomäki downhill there are some technical spots. At 35.8 kilometers there is few kilometers of gravel, and then there is a short technical segment near Loukkulampi followed by a short gravel segment. At 38.4 kilometers starts a new 2 kilometers technical segment including really steep uphill. It is rideable, but I walked the steepest part. Right after that starts the Tuulivaara climb at 14.8 kilometers. The first kilometer is gravel road, but the second kilometer is a bit more technical trail. On the top of the Tuulivaara there is a short gravel segment, but otherwise it's technical trail. The first half of Rahasmäki climb, starting at 46.8 kilometers, is gravel road. And in the halfway of the climb there starts a 1.7 kilometers new segment, which is gravel road and easy trail, which is followed by a short gravel segment. Rahasmäki downhill is a nice technical trail. At 51.6 kilometers starts a 1.5 kilometers long gravel segment followed by technical trail and the final climb El Grande to the top of the Tahko mountain. The first part of the final downhill from Tahko mountain is part of a bike park area. Then there is a small climb and then the rest of the route is gravel road.
Now the weather is very warm, it's over 25 degrees, but when I just checked the forecast, there may be some rain in the end of the race. Okay, but now I guess that it's time for some warm up, and then we are going to start the ride.
Viisi, 4, 3, 2, 1, aja!
last year we had a lot of mud on this place. This was the first muddy part, and now it's completely dry. Yeah, and here starts the Kinami 1, first epic climbing. Okei. Joo. Huutakaa jos on tiellä. Vielä menee.
Mene.
Ikinä en oo päässyt näin pitkälle. Kyllä se loppuu tähän. My new record. I need to use too much brake. Palaa vaikka. Anne, kiitos. I guess I'm not going to try this one. I'm going to save my legs for the rest of the race.
On tää reitti nyt mennyt oikeaan suuntaan. Tiepätkää vähän vähemmän.
Joo. Vettä jos onni ottaisi. Yes. Ramppaako?
No nyt on niin jumissa, että
No niin.
ei tuu mitään.
Okay, the bike looks like this after the race. There are some muddy parts, but not much. And the guy looks like this. Very happy guy. Okay, that was a nice race as usual. I didn't have any problems, I didn't have any cramping, and I managed to keep my own speed the whole race. And what a nice thing, I was really happy on the results. My position was 17, which is 28 positions better than last year. I have switched the bike, it's a little bit lighter, and there is the remote lock system for the suspension. And the geometry is a little bit better for the XC racing. I also have been reduced the amount of liquid that I'm keeping with me. I guess that the most important thing to get that kind of improvement is that I have learned to pedal correctly. Now I can get the force of the full circle when pedaling. Yeah, but I guess that there are this kind of videos coming also later on my channel. There will be also a video series of bike modification project that I'm working currently. So if you are interested of that kind of things, please subscribe my channel. So if you like this video, please press the like button, and when subscribing my channel, please remember to press the bell button to get the reminders of my new videos. Thank you for watching. Bye!